Our friend Brad Sellers is joining us in the studio.
That's
Brad texted us this week. And Brad said, guys, I got to talk Browns. So there we go.
My favorite thing about Brad during the Brown season was he always used to say, Jay, I was out there doing yard work in the third quarter. I want to know this. Is your yard still the most manicured yard on your street because of the Browns football?
I'm doing it in the first quarter. I mean, this is nonsense.
Brad never, in my memory, brought notes to a show. He's a very smart guy. Steve, our executive producer, just looked at me during the read and said, Brad brought notes.
We got notes.
What have you got, big fella? Empty the notebook.
So first of all, it's good to be here with you guys.
It is great to see you.
I've got to tell you, though, I'm here not on behalf of my employer, the Cavs. We'll get to that. The Cavs, that thing's solid, right?
Yeah.
That's a solid setup.
Real solid.
That's a solid setup. I'm here on behalf of the Cleveland faithful. Okay? And really, there's no, first of all, no disrespect.
Right.
But we're tired.
We are tired.
We're tired.
Yes.
And I would just go right to it. It's straight time for a quarterback change here.
Yes, we agree on that.
There's no question, and it's no disrespect. Joe Flacco is out.
No Flacco Valley.
He out.
No,
he out.
The shirt. What about the shirt?
Look, he had a great career. Right.
He did.
He's done what
But he's 40.
He's done what we've asked. But he's 40.
He's 40.
You're going nowhere with this, right? You're going nowhere with this at all, right? Every year in sports for professional players, it's really like, you know this, it's like dog years.
That's
right?
true.
So dog years, point of fact.
So he's 280.
In the NBA, every year of playing is like an additional 1.25 years of playing.
Okay.
Right? Major League Baseball. I figure like every year playing is like playing 3/4 of a year. Because they can go longer.
They're not banging into each other.
Football, every year is like 1.5 to 2 years. That's why a running back is done at 30.
Yeah.
And that's young.
You're right.
But that's why they cut the cord. That's why when a running back come up near 29, they're like, we're not paying you nothing.
See you, Nick.
We're not paying you nothing, right? Because the odds are not in your favor. Look, Flacco's job is now solely mentoring the young players. We don't have a lot of runway here. You got to see, you got picks next year, right? And if you look at the college game now, they're getting suspect.
Yeah, there's not a lot down there.
Don't send me nothing about Arch Manning no more. He couldn't beat our dude out from Ohio State. He played 2 years behind him.
Julian Lefley looked better than him.
I'm like, what are we doing
But
here?
our quarterback in 26.
I said, hold on. I said, the only one down there is a distant relative. Lenore Sellers down in South Carolina, right? I'm keeping an eye on that. But let me go back to Joe. Joe's job, Jay, is mentoring. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Teach the kids.
you can miss me with the other stuff. It was so bad, I had to call Steve. It's like to text Steve. Steve, I'm on in. I went in today. I can't take it no more. There's no more take here. Right?
He said, I'm tired.
I can't take it no more.
He jumped off the perch.
Right. I said, I'm sitting here, and no disrespect to anybody. You can miss me with, we can't put a young player in.
Yeah.
Stop that.
It's been done a million times before.
Across many platforms. Yep. Right? Here, for all that don't know, this is the big boy league. You've dreamed and aspired to be here. Don't be running. And you talk about, well, we can't put him in because of Micah Parsons. What? Stop playing with me. Jay, let me tell you my first start here.
What was your first assignment in the NBA?
Rookie. You can ask Byron Scott this. My first game ever playing. Magic and LA Lakers.
Welcome to the league, son.
Hold on. It's Chicago Stadium.
Beating you with a smile.
Hold on. I come to, you have to shoot around the practices, right, Tyler?
Yeah.
So they don't tell rookie nothing. They don't tell you anything. I get to the locker room, think, I'm getting dressed, I'm going to come off the bench. In the locker room, they're like, you started tonight.
DTR.
Jake, Mikey, get this. I'm like, I'm starting tonight.
Yeah, get ready for announcements.
I'm 22. I'm 22
full
years
well
old.
what's waiting on
Hold
the
on,
other side of the floor.
no. Here. So it's the Lakers. I watched them growing up. I'm like, oh, I'm going to play the Lakers, right? At home in front of all these people. And they're like, you got Worthy.
Big game.
Oh,
man.
I have Worthy.
That's messed up.
You have Worthy, right?
First NBA game.
Right, first NBA game. Ask Byron when you see Byron. What do the Lakers do? I go out to the jump circle, right? You know, you're shaking everybody's hand. I'm like, these are all the people I've ever seen. I'm like, oh, there's Kareem, Magic, Byron, Worthy, tapping them up. Like, damn, I'm out here. Everybody get busy. Well, Magic had a different idea. Magic was like,
rookie.
we going to Worthy.
He probably said it out loud.
Hold on,
you heard it.
We're going to Worthy. They come off the bat, gonna play for Worthy, right? Worthy scores. All right, go down, we do our thing, Mike does his thing. They come back, Magic said, run that again. Going back to Worthy, right?
Run it back.
Tyvus, they ran this thing like 8 or 9 straight times against me, right? When Byron Scott took the job here, the first thing he told me is like, he saw me over at the arena. Brad, you remember that game? We went at you with Worthy.
That was my first game ever.
Right, but you know what though, Jay? It broke me in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to hear that, right?
Now,
Listen,
one thing I'll throw in there real quickly. Yeah. There was no chance that Big Game James was going to hit you in half and break you out for the year.
But here's the.
So it is a little different.
No, it's not. It's no different.
He gonna give you
because
no. This game you've been groomed.
Mike
for.
is going to be saying the same thing.
You've been groomed for, right? Here's the thing. We're going nowhere with Joe Flacco. The people know it, right? You're actually doing a disservice to Myles Garrett in the defense, right? Because they're busting their butt every day, right? And they know that thing is dead as a doorknob over there. It's dead. Jay, I'm like, you ain't got no life
yeah,
for it.
But the concern is we don't want to upset the veterans by starting a rookie right away.
Jay, when you get on when you got on TV, and that teleprompter said live, what was it?
You got to go.
It's time. Go time.
It's locked in.
Again, no one was going to get from my blind side.
Here's the thing. One thing is do your job.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
You do your job. Don't tell me about DeWan. Do your job. Just do your job. Yeah. I'm going to do it because they've been groomed. Here, Dylan Gabriel, Tyvus, has played the most games in college ever, right?
He's 24.
Yeah.
I like, so you got enough starts here.
He does.
I said, Michael Parsons was at Penn State, was he not?
Not last year.
No.
He was at Penn State.
Penn State. Yeah. He's a college guy. All these people came through the college ranks. Now, they may be better. I said, but I tell you what, I'm not going nowhere with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's job is to be in the ear of somebody in mentoring him. Now, somebody told me on the street, said, well, maybe Joe don't want to do that. Well, Joe can't be here, right? Let me get it. It's a new depth chart here.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You got a new depth chart? I got a new depth chart.
About week 8.
We ain't going there.
Joe Flacco going to get released.
We ain't going. Hold on. You already where I am because you've been there. Let me tell you what's up. Let me tell you how this is going to go down because it's a new depth chart. So Dylan Gabriel is one because you have to see he's number 2. He got to see what he's got, right? We're going to give you some runway. And if you don't perform, guess what we're going to?
The only guy left.
We're going him.
He's not the only guy left.
Because
week 8, somebody's eligible.
Well, for right now,
Gabriel is
the only guy left.
How many was your
Gabriel
runway?
Is one.
You said runway. How many
was
the runway?
Let me get to the labels first.
So
now get your way.
Okay.
So Gabriel is 1. Shedeur is 2. All right. Flacco is 3. Watson get off the thing. He's going to the practice squad.
Oh, you lost me.
No, hold on. He's going to practice because they're not cutting that. You're going to the practice squad here.
They're going to cut Joe.
Because at the end, the end, Jay, they're going to move.
They're bringing in a veteran that can play.
No, they're going to move.
No, he has to be on the roster.
Their
Players Association will say
they're going to move.
I'm talking about
Flacco.
Joe. Yeah, Joe's going to get moved.
They're going to move Flacco.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Why would you waste a roster spot right now for Deshaun Watson? He can't play.
Well, no. I said when he gets healthy.
He's eligible.
When he gets healthy.
Come off the pup list.
Oh, that ain't going to be long.
Oh, he's when the season
tape?
started.
I've seen it.
Wait a minute.
He ain't far away.
Wait a minute.
I've also watched Aaron Rodgers.
Wait a minute.
He's not far, Jay.
When he started the season,
lost me with that.
he was supposed to start on the pup list.
Right.
Like you supposed to be out
right.
the when they put him on the active
is he going to be
list,
good then, you think?
I'm not saying
I didn't say that.
I didn't say he's going to play.
I see what he said.
I just said they're going to when it's time. They have no choice but to put him on the roster. The only person they cutting is Joe.
We're telling you this, Jay.
Well, I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Joe won't be
I'm
here.
not saying he's playing.
Guys,
I ain't say that at all.
I ain't say that.
They need to put someone on the field that can play the sport.
Here.
Yeah, when he's eligible,
Jay,
which is like week 8 or 9.
You're missing the point.
Wow.
They're going to open the window in about 2 weeks from now.
Thank God for Ohio State.
You're missing the point. The point is this.
They got to cut Joe.
The chess pieces are being played. Mm-hmm. They know they're going nowhere with Flacco. Mm-hmm. You're going to see what Gabriel has, right? And if he doesn't perform, you're going to see what Shedeur Sanders
I agree with all of that.
Because you have to, because if they're not performing, now I'm getting in this market here because I have nothing.
You get LeBron Sellers.
Well,
and by the way,
he the only one who's shining so far.
By the way, I do think they're already there. I think they're.
Well, no,
they already know that their franchise quarterback is.
If they were already there, you'd be putting them young bloods out there.
No, if they thought one of them was that dude, he would be out there this week. They know what they have. They see it. They know it.
Whether
and we'll find out. I mean, it's going to play out where we'll see.
Whether you know it or not.
There's
a certain call and cadence to every sport.
Sure.
Right? Yeah. There's rules it's like we've been on the golf course.
Sure.
There's rules and etiquette here, right? They're breaking all the etiquette, right? Because everyone in that building knows that Flacco is not the answer. He cannot be there.
Yeah.
He cannot. You're doing a disservice here, and you're like, well, we hold him off for Micah Parsons. No. I want to see you against Micah Parsons.
That's the only way you're going to find out.
That's the only way I know what you got.
Yeah, but I think what Ross Tucker said was right. I think they want to see Joe stack bad outings on top of one another.
Well, here's the opportunity.
Because obviously, to Ross's point, Ross said that Baltimore defense, and he said, I talked to those guys. They were hell-bent on going out there and proving that Buffalo was a fluke. They were an extremely motivated football team, and they got after it. I think what they want to see is which Joe Flacco are we most likely to see, week 1 or week 2?
That's what I said.
And because Joe gets a little more of a leash because of what he did in 23.
Correct.
He came in there off the couch and went 4-1, and nobody thought he played bad.
Let's extrapolate this. Say he plays badly, they get beat badly against the Packers. What's next?
Next week, the first part was not even get beat badly, just he plays badly. If he plays badly, you are absolutely having the conversation about going to Dylan Gabriel.
Let me tell you.
And he'll have to go against Aiden. Is Aiden Hutchinson back?
Here. Whether Joe plays good or not it's not irrelevant. You're going nowhere with him.
And I think
you're going nowhere with any of them.
Well, I don't know where I'm going with the other two because they ain't been under center.
Yeah,
it's an educated guess.
Because I'll give you a case in point. When they put Brady under center in New England, you think they thought they had what they had?
No. Or when San Francisco with the last pick in the draft took Brock Purdy. No, and so there are lightning in the bottles, but over the last 30 years, we've seen it twice.
Well, we know the odds aren't in your favor, but we know this horse here is not taking us anywhere outside the barn.
Look, once upon a time, we had to see that Johnny Manziel wasn't that guy before we could all say
it out loud. If I go back to dog years, right? Because Flacco was here 2 seasons ago.
Yes.
Right? He looked far away from what he was.
Oh, yeah, he looks.
Do you think he did? You thought he looked a lot better 2 years ago?
Yes, he did. There's no question.
Pocket presence moving.
And only thing
I thought the line was a lot better when he was here before. I thought the receivers were much better.
That's crazy. That. They were down to their 3rd and 4th straight tackle.
I know they were, but you know what? We kept saying, how are they doing this?
The only difference is the dog years. No one has beat Father Time yet. Many have tried.
Undefeated.
LeBron doing it.
Well, he's doing it.
Tom Brady did.
Yeah.
But for every one of those,
strategically.
Is he doing it by himself?
Right.
I don't know.
Because if it wasn't dog years, you'd be able to carry the franchise. He can't carry a franchise.
Whoa.
LeBron can't carry a franchise. He can help a franchise.
He can't be a piece.
He cannot carry a franchise.
He's not going to will a team over the finish line ever again.
He used to will you to the end.
By himself.
He can't
the Lakers is telling him that now.
Yeah, well, he too will find a home for it.
On that note, Brad.
He may find a home too.
Brad, on that note, I keep saying that the perfect ending to his book is to come back to Cleveland next year and win a title. In your mind, what are the percentage chances that either of those happen, that he comes home and leads them to a title?
Well, they sent him a message in the spring.
They most certainly did. Yeah,
they sure did.
They're done with him.
And what I would have done was like, okay, I got a 1-year deal. I look around. I said, okay, you have to be honest with yourself. I'm not the 22-year, 25-year-old anymore, right? But I still got gas in the tank. I look around the landscape. Cleveland probably give me a 2-year deal.
Probably.
I'll give him a 5-year deal.
I probably get me more money in Cleveland, but at least it's not just the money. I'm surrounded by pieces here.
Right.
I don't have to
go out with a title.
I don't have to be that guy.
I ain't gotta be that 22-year-old.
It's set up.
He can catch him. He can catch him. He
got a whole lot of soul searching.
He can catch him. He got 4.
He can catch Mike.
Yes. The problem is he has to realize, and all the great players, they all come to this. You have to, because in their mind, they still think they're that guy, right? They do.
Sure.
You're not that guy anymore.
No.
You were that guy. You're gonna go down as that guy. But at this moment in time, you're not that guy.
We got to get to. We got to get you in the Cavs. Do you have them as finals or bust? Prohibitive favorite coming out of the East.
Well, I got to think they're one of the favorites coming out of the East, and I'll tell you why. They don't put you on the Christmas Day game if you're middle of the pack.
No, yeah, you're right.
We back.
And no one has that middle of the pack. Everybody has them 1 or 2 in the East.
I said, the only way you on Christmas Day, you're a real player. They don't put they don't put the bad teams on Christmas Day. They don't put the average teams on Christmas Day.
It's between them and the Knicks, right?
That's why they have them. I said it's between them and the Knicks, and the Pistons are up and coming.
Giannis is old news, bro.
Hey. Watch your mouth.
The Bucks are not on Christmas
because they're young.
Dang it.
Yeah. Right. What did you think of Oklahoma City?
Take, though.
What did you think of OKC?
I think they built that team right. They built it through the draft. You have to be lucky, right, to get all these players and hit on everybody. Because I know one of the things they complain about the Browns is, we can't pick any players. I'm like, well, you don't know what you picked until you put them out there.
Right. I like what the players they picked this year.
Oh, no. These young dudes right here.
This is his best draft.
This is the best thing going on here, right? Yeah. So I'm saying for the Cavs, what we have to do is now we've cemented our front five. Our nucleus here is here.
Yeah.
Right. We've got a piece. We brought Larry back, and
can anybody beat OKC though?
Well, I worry about OKC
when I get there.
In
June. When I get there.
See, I couldn't even get there, right? Yeah. Because what we learned this year was, for all the success you had in the regular season, when you cross that line to the playoffs, it's a different game, right? So now we have to retool, and hopefully the guys understand, when we get to this section, it's an elevation required here. Yeah. Nobody cares what you did.
It's preseason until April. That's the way I'm looking
at it. Okay, now Brad talking today. He ain't saying 50 wins. He ain't saying none of that.
50 wins is
none of it matters.
50 wins is for the fans.
Yeah.
It is how I'm constructed post All-Star break. First, going to the All-Star break in a good position, and then I'm perfecting my craft to when I get to the end of April, it's showtime here. And we're not caught up in 7-game series. We're disposing of people. Oklahoma was disposing of people, right? Until they ran into, who took them to the limit? Denver took them to the limit.
Jokic, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Brett, can you stick around for Super Chats?
Yeah, I'm good.
Beautiful, we got a bunch today.
Hey, here.
By the way, you don't age.
Let me just say this.
Don't age.
Joe, Joe Flacco, this is not against you, bro. Had a great career, bro.
But you old.
I said, it's like, hey, Bush, G. Bush, it's like this. When Doug Collins came to me and said, Brad, you out, Scotty in. What do you mean I'm out?
You talking about I'm out. Worthy?
No, I did the lineup.
The player is always the last. The player is always the last to get the memo.